chauffeur. The thing about depression, you think your life is only you understand me, you fill me up completely, and when I'm self-destructive, you make me.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Indianapolis. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
12, 10. Come on, set, check, pink. 52 blue. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Oh, big hole left side. What a terrific run. They finally bring them down at the 15-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. And even 50 yards.
On the set.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Three. We're gonna do some center. Down. Black.
To throw is Love. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue?
Here we go.
Here's a test on 3rd down.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Colts. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to be a little short of the first down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's going to have a Texans first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches. Down the sideline, past the 40. And it will finally be taken down. But not until he gets to the Colts' 27-yard line.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Set. Not 70 left. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Paris Leofau there on the stop. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
13 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Here's Walker. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
13.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the ready. Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle.
Ready. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19 cut. Ready.
Williams in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drill. 52. Come on. Set. 10 black. Cut.
They'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Let's go now. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
52 black. Here we go. Smash. Red. 52 blue.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On the double.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. Punt.
They'll go for it. Block. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs.
6-yard line.
Okay.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
Check.
They'll
right.
come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 40.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Set.
Here's Love to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest
Here we
gain.
go. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
14-yard line.
Close. Set. Ready. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Whoa! And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
13 more yards.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Set. Punt. 60. Ready.
Here's a run. And he bounces it to the outside. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Colts extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Texans 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Call the ready. Cowboy 80. No. Cooking.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Now, faster. 60 Ready.
They'll look to throw. Catch is made by Rice. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
60 by 6.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go. Set. 76. Go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
52 blaster. Undercut. Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And will get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down. 33. Yellow. Set. Hut.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
Fight.
Back to throw is Love. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So Can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Cup 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 76.
To the air now on first and 10. On the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
70 Lions. Here we go. Chop alert, go.
They run with Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal. And he will score! Kenneth Walker, touchdown, Houston. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and let's see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Down. Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
The run up the middle, and it's Walker. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He's fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 9.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Houston.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Oh, man, open downfield is Morton. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Texans first down.
19.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Clock, 10. Set, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and Quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Okay,
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
ready. Blue, 32. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on. Set. Roll. 19.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group.
And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cowboy 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pitch as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Coconut 18. Here we go. Set.
Williams in motion.
70. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Striker, 3-3. Down, hut.
We'll go play action with Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
48-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Up the middle they go.
The ball carried by number 33. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On play action, Love. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And the Colts are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
4 yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Love. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll take this to about the 28. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. Once again, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down for Houston.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. 43 rail.
Drive will start on the ground, and he gets this up close to the 40. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle. Here's a second and 6. From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
6 yards to go.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
To throw is Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
First and 10 at the 48.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
First and 10.
52 blasters. Ready, ready. Shovel 38. 10 cycles. Set.
Throwing is Love. Headed left, buying time. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Set, hut. Set.
Love to throw. Right back to Warren again.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready.
Now Love. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Hold the ready. Liking 18. Ready to check. Panther. Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
18. Come 19.
Williams in motion. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 6.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we cut.
On first down, it's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Down.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hut.
To throw is Love. Going right, it's taken in. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Texans 35, Colts 32.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go, ladies. Let's go.
Here's Walker. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now a handoff running right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
18.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Get it. Smash. Help. 70.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
19 Charger.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Come on. Practice 60. 18. 5 here. 60 Maverick. 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Watch out now.
This is 1st and 10. Now Love. Left side, that is caught by Warren.
To number 84, Tyler Warren. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Shot. 17. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Space to run inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT up and good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Ready. 22 middle.
Back on this play. Watch the back.
Here we go. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. Forced to his right. He runs with it. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get a